Good morning, everyone. Hello. My name is Jeanne Holm, and I serve as the chair of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to welcome you to CGU's 98th annual commencement. I would like to ask Chief Marshal Katarina Pick to place the University Mace on its stand so the ceremony can officially commence. Will the faculty and platform party please remain standing? Banner carriers, please place your banners and return to your seats. Thank you. In recognition of the diverse faith communities represented at CGU, we invite a member of the Claremont College's chaplains to deliver the commencement invocation. This honor rotates annually among our 4 chaplains. If the audience would please stand, I would like to call upon the Jewish Interfaith chaplain of the Claremont Colleges, Rabbi Lutz, to deliver this year's invocation. Everyone please stand.
Good morning. I'm Rabbi Lutz, the Jewish Interfaith chaplain at the Claremont Colleges. I want to begin by joining what I'm certain is a chorus of voices in offering our graduates an enthusiastic congratulations. Mazel tov. This is an incredibly auspicious moment filled with joy and pride. We're here today to honor your achievement, your dedication, and your perseverance. This joyful time, as with many such transitions, will undoubtedly be tinged with some sadness as you leave friends who have become family, leave this place that has been a home, and move on into the unknown. In the face of the unknown, in the face of the challenges that lay ahead, we must find ways to sustain ourselves. But how do we go about doing that? You might expect a chaplain, a rabbi, such as myself, to prescribe some sort of spiritual practice, and you got it, that's pretty much what I'm going to do. For many people, the idea of spirituality begins and ends with one's relationship with a god, or to a certain religious organization or spiritual tradition. And that's certainly an important part of spirituality for some, but it's not the whole of it. It can't be, at least not for me. My understanding of spirituality really came into focus while working with people in addiction, people recovering. It's a spirituality of connection. Connection to my God and the Jewish tradition, connection to the Jewish community, all of that. But also to the many other communities of which I am a member. Working to create connection with those who think and believe differently from me. Connection with the individuals that I encounter every day. And it's about connection with myself, my truest self to the best of my ability. For me, spiritual practices are the things that I do, those efforts that I make to foster connection. Prayer and meditation are easily understood as spiritual practices by most of us. Many would say that going for a hike to connect with nature is a spiritual practice. But if I make a point of getting a good night's sleep so that I can be more present with the folks that I encounter the next day, or go to the gym to feel that I'm caring for my physical health, I'm going to call those spiritual practices as well. And all of this sounds pretty simple. And I think it is, but it's not necessarily easy. It requires taking time for and with yourself, taking time to reflect on what is important to each of us, on the things that are life-giving and life-affirming for ourselves and for our communities. But of course, I recognize that through your dedication, your perseverance in achieving all that you have to come to this moment, I'm probably not telling you much that you haven't already figured out, just with a little different framing. And so I want to offer the words of the Shehechianu, a blessing from the Jewish tradition. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh, Holy One of blessing. Blessed are you, sovereign of existence, for granting us life, for sustaining us, and for bringing us to this moment. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi Danny. I would like to ask everyone to please go ahead and be seated. And it is my extreme pleasure to introduce the president of Claremont Graduate University, Dr. Michelle Bligh, who will lead today's commencement ceremony.
Thank you, Jeanne. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Claremont Graduate University, it is my pleasure to welcome the class of 2025. Woo! As someone who has called CGU home for more than 2 decades, as a faculty member, a dean, a provost, and now as president, I can tell you that this moment never loses its magic. There's something incredibly moving about seeing this community come together, full of pride and purpose, to celebrate the power of education. For those graduating today, this moment marks the culmination of years of hard work. All of you have poured your time, energy, and dedication into reaching this day. Whether your goal was to advance your career, pursue new academic opportunities, or achieve a deeply personal milestone, congratulations on your incredible achievements. Yes. Woo! I would also like to recognize all of the families, friends, mentors, and supporters who stood by our graduates throughout their journey. Your encouragement, your sacrifices, your belief in them made today possible too, so thank you all for your contributions. Commencement is a time for reflection, not just on personal growth, but on our shared experience of our community. I'm sure many of you are reflecting on the journey that brought you to this moment, the success, the setbacks, and the perseverance that carried you through. The university is reflecting too, looking back on a story that began in 1925. As many of you know, this is a special year. Claremont Graduate University turns 100. It's a remarkable milestone that speaks to the resilience and impact of this institution. Over the decades, CGU has stood witness to extraordinary change, moments of triumph, challenge, and profound transformation. We've navigated through eras fractured by global conflict, watched as the skies and space became a destination rather than a dream. And we've watched science expand both the span and the quality of our human lives. We've witnessed powerful movements for social justice, civil liberties, women's rights, LGBTQ+ inclusion, and the struggle against systemic oppression. We've seen political and economic upheaval, a global pandemic, and the rise of a digital age that has redefined how we live, how we work, and how we connect with one another. And through it all, CGU has remained not just present, but purposeful, preparing scholars and leaders who help to shape history. Many of our graduates today, who once sat where you are now, have gone on to create a lasting impact in their fields, their communities, and in the lives of others. You now carry that same potential. You are the first graduating class of CGU's second century, and the next chapter of our story begins with you. Woo! The future invites us to be active participants, even heroes in this story, to not just witness change, but to help shape it. In every field, from education to technology, from policy to the arts, your voice and your choices will help define what comes next. This year's commencement theme invites us to consider how AI can be harnessed for transformative change and justice. In just a few moments, our keynote speaker, Dr. Kate Darling, will invite us deeper into that conversation. Before we welcome her to the stage, I'd like to offer a few of my own reflections. This moment calls for meaningful deliberation, not just about the tools we use, but how we choose to use them. As our tools grow more powerful, so must our commitment to using them in the ways that reflect our deep values. It's important to ask how we can use technology to lift others up, to expand access and opportunity, to confront bias, and to extend dignity. These are not just technical challenges, they are human ones. AI is already woven into how we learn, heal, create, and connect. Its influence is growing rapidly, but like all innovation, its impact depends on how we choose to engage with it, thoughtfully or carelessly, inclusively or unequally. CGU has always believed in the transformational power of knowledge, especially when it is guided by ethics, compassion, and a deep commitment to justice. Our challenge going forward is not just to embrace AI, but to guide it dutifully and to shape its future with the same care, creativity, and conscience that has defined this institution for 100 years. AI is more than a technological shift, it's a mirror. It reflects our values, our beliefs, and our aspirations. It requires us to ask, what does it mean to be human in a world where machines can create, analyze, and potentially empathize? I don't believe that AI will replace human intelligence, but it will shape and reshape the context in which human intelligence operates. The leaders of tomorrow won't be those who simply adopt new technologies, but those who question them thoughtfully and ethically. The future you're stepping into is incredibly uncertain, but uncertainty is not a barrier to leadership, it's a call to it. We need leaders who don't rush to easy answers, but to face the unknown with clarity and confidence. Let us not forget, some of the most revolutionary innovations in history came not just from new tools, but from new ways of seeing the world, new paradigms. And your generation has the opportunity to shape those paradigms. I believe we're entering a new renaissance of thought where the humanities and sciences must join together in shaping a more just future. That means artists collaborating with engineers, philosophers influencing technologists, and communities leading alongside corporations. The work ahead will call upon your creativity, your integrity, and your courage to lead in ways that truly matter. You've been a part of something endearing here, a community of scholars, visionaries, and changemakers who have carried forward a shared flame. A flame that stands for knowledge pursued with purpose, justice guided by compassion, and leadership that is grounded in wisdom. Now, it's your turn. As you leave here today, carry more than a degree. Carry that flame as a symbol of your potential, as a reminder of your responsibility, and as a light to guide others. Congratulations, class of 2025. Woo! I would now like to turn our attention to a very special commencement tradition, the presentation of the Pamela M. Mullin Dream and Believe Award, which recognizes a PhD student not only for their notable success, but also for the way in which they have embraced challenges and overcome obstacles in the pursuit of their degree. Pam Mullin and her children created the Dream and Believe Award 26 years ago with a generous endowment gift to the university. Pam was a longtime member of our Board of Trustees, a shining light in the community, and an exemplar of stewardship. The Dream and Believe Award honors her memory and the inspiring way she approached life. This award provides a generous stipend to a continuing doctoral student, and it enables that student to follow their dream and have a positive impact on the world. What makes this award truly special is that the recipient, someone who richly deserves the recognition, doesn't know that they're about to receive it. It can be a life-changing and life-affirming moment. Members of the Mullin family could not be here today, so I will now invite one of our deans, Dean DeLacy Ganley, from the School of Educational Studies, to have the honor of announcing this year's award recipient.
Thank you, President Bligh. This year's recipient of the Dream and Believe Award embodies the spirit, resilience, compassion, and transformative leadership. They are a scholar practitioner who leads with the heart, lifts others up through their adversity, and someone who has turned their personal experience into a powerful force for equity in education. It is my privilege to invite to the stage doctoral student Myra Orozco. I ask that her faculty advisor from the School of Educational Studies, Professor Frances Gipson, join us at the podium. Yeah, it's also here.
I told you a story. Myra. She was just videoing all of this that was happening. We lovingly call her the interventionist. Well, today I get to be your interventionist. So Myra Orozco and her beautiful family and her Dr. Exford family. Your courageous journey from a young immigrant student to an award-winning educator and school-side administrator, fueled by an unwavering belief in the power of language, culture, and belonging. Your profound insight into systems of equity shaped by transformational understanding of leadership that looks beyond the urgent crisis to address root causes, reminding us that true change begins upstream. Your role as a bilingual mother, educator, and doctoral student, guiding not just your own children, but also nurturing a broader family of students and the scholars in the Corona-Norco Unified School District and beyond. Yeah, let's whoop that up, everybody, again. Your passionate advocacy for dual immersion programs and your leadership in ensuring that bilingual learners in low-income communities are seen, supported, and empowered. Your resilience and sense of purpose, deepened by life's turning points and embodied in your pursuit of a PhD to reshape educational systems with humanity and justice at the core. Your service as a campus leader through Dr. Exford and your ongoing public scholarship, including your work as a trusted voice for families through Univision. For the inspiration you provide to all of us at Claremont Graduate University, we are pleased and honored to present you with the 2025 Pamela M. Mullin Dream and Believe Award, an award recognizing that dreams, in addition to learning, knowledge, and wisdom, truly matter. Myra, we are so honored to recognize you at this year's Dream and Believe Award. As this recipient, I would love to invite you to the podium and to the microphone to share your thoughts.
Okay, so they invited me here on false pretenses because I did not know that this is the reason. I was going to be here to invite you all to join Dr. Exhead after graduation because we're going to have a table set up outside, but I'm so honored. I was recording the moment and I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I love the faculty. I love my cohort. I love the UL program. I love this university. I know you all share my sentiment. This is a wonderful staff, faculty. They're so supportive, and I couldn't have done it without all of you. I'm still on the path, and I'm so excited, orgullosa of my people here, because I hope to be in your seats next year, and adelante. I'm so excited. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
You said it. You have a beautiful award for you over here.
Myra, thank you for your heartfelt and inspiring words. The Mullin family believes in you, CGU believes in you, and the countless students, families, and fellow educators whose lives you touched believe in you. Your journey from an immigrant student to an award-winning educator and now a doctoral scholar reflects extraordinary resilience and purpose. You've shown us what it means to turn personal history into a collective hope, and how leadership grounded in love, language, and justice can change lives. You truly embody the spirit of the Dream and Believe Award. You remind us that education is not only about knowledge, but about courage, compassion, and community. You have made this commencement ceremony deeply meaningful for all of us, and we are honored to celebrate you today. So once again, let's congratulate Myra Orozco. As I shared earlier, this year's commencement theme is about exploring ways in which we might harness AI for transformative change and justice. It's a call not only to embrace emerging technologies, but to learn how to guide them with integrity and purpose. Our keynote speaker, Dr. Kate Darling, is a trailblazer in this respect. Her work is at the forefront of robotics in society, exploring how we relate to intelligent machines and how those relationships can and should be shaped to serve the common good. As a research scientist at the MIT Media Lab and the leader of the Ethics and Society team at the Robotics and AI Institute, Dr. Darling has become an influential voice on the ethical and social dimensions of artificial intelligence and robotics. Her research is bold and imaginative. She implores us to ask not just what these technologies can do, but how should they be designed, deployed, and governed to reflect our values of justice and equity. Some highlights from her remarkable career. She's the author of The New Breed, an acclaimed book that reimagines robots not just as human replacements, but as partners, like domesticated animals, with roles that support and enhance everyday life. She has a background in law, economics, and intellectual property, and has served as a fellow at Harvard and Yale, advised policymakers, and helped to establish the MIT BU Technology Law Clinic. She co-chairs We Robot, the premier conference on robotics law and policy. And she's a globally recognized public scholar whose insights have been featured in the New Yorker, Wired, The Atlantic, the BBC, and more. Dr. Darling reminds us that our relationship with technology is not just technical, it's profoundly social. Her work is a model for how we might shape the future of AI, not only with innovation, but with care. Graduates, family, friends, and guests, it is my great honor to welcome this year's commencement keynote speaker and honorary degree recipient, Dr. Kate Darling.
Hello, everyone. I'm so honored to be with you here today to celebrate this incredible moment. So, as your commencement speaker, I'm expected to share a piece of wisdom, some advice that you can carry into the next chapter of your lives. So, a while ago, I reached out to a student that I had mentored for many years. And I asked her, what's the best advice that I ever gave you? And she did not hesitate. She said, you told me to watch Legally Blonde. So there you go, that's all I got. You're welcome. The theme for today is harnessing AI for transformative justice, or transformative change and justice. But I genuinely believe that there's no way to do that without first harnessing ourselves for transformative change and justice. Because here's the truth. No matter how well-intentioned we are, AI is going to reflect and amplify the world it's built within. And if that world is biased, profit-driven, and run by systems that foster inequity, well, congratulations, we just made injustice faster and more efficient. So if we want AI to be a force for good, that means changing the world around it. No big deal. All we need to do is dismantle systemic injustice and reprogram all of society. Easy. Yeah. I don't know about you, but sometimes that feels impossible. So today, what I want to do is offer you something for those moments when it feels impossible. Now, maybe right now, you're feeling nothing but joy, and I hope that's true. You are graduating. You just crossed a finish line. You're stepping onto the starting line of something major, and I truly hope that you're full of pride and caffeine and potential and big dreams. And I also want to acknowledge that some of you might be carrying a quiet little existential crisis in your graduation robes. Because have you seen the world lately? I'll be honest, I've had moments when I felt like nothing I do matters, not in the face of climate collapse, or war, or structural injustice, or rising authoritarianism. Sometimes the world feels like a trash fire. And even with the best intentions, it's hard to know what to do. And even if things are going well right now, at some point in your life, you will hit a moment where you feel powerless. You'll run up against something that you can't fix. Broken systems, unfair situations, a horrible boss, a bad haircut, whatever it is. There will be moments when you think, this sucks, this is happening to me, and there's nothing I can do about it. And that feeling of helplessness, of despair, is valid, but it doesn't need to be the end of the story. Because here's what I want you to remember. Even when you can't change a situation for yourself, you can almost always change something for somebody else. I'll give you an example. It's from a movie called Legally Blonde. I told you this was important. So, Elle Woods, who, if you're unfamiliar, is the pink-wearing, underestimated protagonist of the movie, she gets harassed, dismissed, and bullied by her classmates, by her professors, by systems that don't take her seriously. She faces sexism, gatekeeping, and unfairness. And it's not that she's not upset about it, she feels that, but she doesn't let that be the end of her story. Instead, she asks, what power do I have? And then she uses it, not for herself, but for others. She uses her law school status to help her manicurist reclaim her dog from a toxic ex. She uses her social status to support a classmate who's being mocked. She uplifts people who are being pushed to the margins, not because it solves everything, but because it's something she's in a position to do. And that's the key. Even when you have no power to change your own situation, you almost always have the power to change something for somebody else. And by the way, that's not small. That is not a consolation prize. That is world-changing behavior. We tend to think of change as this huge, dramatic thing, uprisings, Supreme Court rulings, heroic sacrifices. And yes, those things matter, but so does the quieter stuff. Speaking up for someone who's being silenced, giving access where you have privilege, creating space where someone else is shut out, saying, I believe you, or you belong here, or even just, hey, are you okay? Those moments might not make headlines, but they make a difference. So when you feel overwhelmed, look around and ask yourself, who's dealing with a barrier that I'm not facing? Who could use a little backup right now? Whose day or week or life could I make a little bit better? Maybe it's a colleague who isn't being heard in meetings. Maybe it's a neighbor who's isolated, a random person who's struggling. You don't have to fix everything, but you can do something. And when you do, you remember that you have agency. This isn't just about feeling better, although you will. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about changing the world from the bottom up, one relationship, one choice, one act of kindness at a time. When we shift our values, when we shift how we show up for each other, that is how movements are built. That is how cultures change and how transformation and justice begins. It is how we build the kind of world worth living in. So please do go out and take on the big stuff. Build things that disrupt the status quo, challenge systems, be fearless, aim high. But when that feels too far out of reach, start close to home. Start with kindness, start with community, because even if you can't change the world, you can absolutely change someone's world, and that matters. It is a tremendous honor to share this day with you. I hope you're so proud of yourselves. You really should be. And I can't wait to see the difference that you make in the world, whether it's on a global scale or quietly in someone's life. So go out there, change what you can, lift each other up, and do it in style, preferably pink. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is lucky to have you.
Thank you, Dr. Darling, for your truly inspiring remarks. It has been an honor to have you here with us today. And now it is time to welcome this year's student speaker. But before we do, I would like to take a moment to recognize a group of students whose leadership often happens behind the scenes, but whose impact is felt daily by their peers. Our Student Senate officers work throughout the year to advocate for students, build community, and improve the overall experiences of graduate life here at CGU. Would the members of the Student Senate who are with us today please stand when your name is called? Joining us on the stage is President Katja Crusius. Seated in our guest area is Vice President Kate Breen. And graduating today are Treasurer Naima Muhammad and Secretary Sarah Jordan. Please stand. Thank you all for your dedicated service this year. In a moment, I will invite President Katja Crusius to introduce our student speaker, but before I do, I would like to tell you a little bit more about her. Katja is a PhD candidate in the Information Systems and Technology who came to CGU from Germany, and over the past year has made an indelible mark on our community. Not only through her scholarship, but more importantly, through her leadership and service. As Student Senate President, Katja has championed initiatives that have brought students together, fostered authentic connections, and strengthened the fabric of our university during a year when building and celebrating community felt especially meaningful for CGU. From launching CGU's first ever club fair and organizing mentoring events, to helping reimagine Hegelbarger's Cafe and designing the centennial theme sashes proudly worn today by our graduating class. Katja has shown us what it means to lead a community. Whether she's working with data, mentoring fellow students, or speaking up on behalf of her peers, Katja brings a thoughtful, steady, and deeply caring presence to everything she does. It is my pleasure to welcome to the podium the President of the Student Senate, Katja Crusius.
Thank you, President Bligh. One of the true honors of serving as Student Senate President is getting to introduce a fellow graduate whose work reminds us why we pursue higher education in the first place. To ask bold questions, challenge comfortable narratives, and imagine a more just world. Our student speaker is a historian, a museum professional, and a proud Canadian who came to CGU with a bold vision: to rethink the way culture is packaged, sold, and remembered. Her research takes us into the world of luxury tourism in Hawaii, where she explores how Native Hawaiian stories are often polished for visitors, while deeper truths are left out of sight. She challenges us to think about how performance can obscure reality, how beauty can mask harm, and how storytelling itself can be a tool of either erasure or empowerment. But what makes her work so compelling isn't just the questions she asks. It's the heart she brings to the search for answers. With over a decade of experience in museums and public history, she's constantly pushing institutions to do better, to include more voices, and to rethink the traditions they've taken for granted. Her work is grounded in decolonizing practices, and it's powered by empathy and a deep respect for the people and places at the center of her research. Beyond the academic accomplishments, she is someone who leads with integrity. Whether she's building relationships in her community of Kelowna, hiking with her husband and their 2 Bernese mountain dogs, or mentoring fellow students, she moves through the world with intention and an undeniable sense of purpose. This fall, she'll continue her journey as a PhD student in American history at the University of Alberta. Please join me in welcoming our 2025 student speaker, Kendall Hutchinson Acker.
I'm going to raise that up a little. Good morning, everyone. It's truly an honor to be standing here with you today, celebrating not only the class of 2025, but the centennial anniversary of Claremont Graduate University. Over the past few years, I've had the chance to get to know so many of you, whether we've connected personally in a classroom or just a passing smile in Hagelberger's. Know that I, like so many others here, have been deeply inspired by your knowledge, your curiosity, and your drive. Well, we share the stage today. We share so much more. We share a collective commitment to humanity, a drive for societal change, for justice, for shaping a better, more equitable world. We are graduating at a pivotal moment in history, and as a soon-to-be certified historian, I feel obligated to warn you that history is watching us. Our world is being rapidly reshaped by technological advances, and nowhere is that more evident than the rise of AI, from self-driving cars to virtual assistants to maybe becoming a little too dependent on it for editing support. AI has become a marvel. I grew up in the age of smartphones, so while I remember getting in trouble for going over on my data plan, I was too young to really appreciate the collective confusion that the older generations felt as we began speaking in an entirely new language. Terms like the cloud, apps, or iTunes to my parents probably sounded like something straight out of Star Trek. And now, I echo their confusion in adopting ChatGPT and trying to wrap my head around machine learning and the metaverse. Although, to me, it starts feeling like a little more iRobot than Star Trek. Whether we love it or fear it, AI is here, and it's here to stay. Within the past few years, AI has become an undeniable and inescapable part of our lives. It shapes how we work, how we learn, how we communicate, and perhaps, worst of all, how our Spotify wraps are calculated. Yet, unlike the age of smartphones, AI doesn't come with an instruction manual. It is evolving at speeds unlike anything we've ever witnessed, but that doesn't mean it's out of our control. We are scholars, creators, teachers, business people. We are not just users of AI, we are stewards of its future. But here's the thing. AI models are built on data, and that data is shaped by the world we live in, by us. If we are to build AI as a force for positive change, we must ensure that the data it learns from is reflective of our deepest values, values of fairness, justice, inclusivity. Because if we don't, it won't challenge systemic biases, it will repeat them. Racism, sexism, injustice cannot be simply unwritten by asking AI to treat people equitably. But what if it could? What if we taught it differently, built it consciously, trained it to genuinely serve everybody? That's the opportunity in front of us today. And I want you to think about the role you play. However you're using AI, ask yourself, am I contributing to a system that's accessible and beneficial to all? And if the answer is no, readjust. AI holds the same potential to dismantle inequality as it does to reinforce it, only if we are conscious of its trajectory. I urge you to see AI not as a tool for progress, but as your partner. That piece of paper you're going to walk across the stage for, that's proof you have the intellect, the drive, the vision to lead. Now just imagine what you can do combined with the processing power of AI. But like any great partnership, it requires balance. You must stay rooted in your humanity, your ethics, your wisdom. You must think beyond the algorithm and into the impact. Being a good steward of AI means more than just using it. It means guiding it. It means choosing how it evolves, who it serves, and how diversity and belonging will be treated in our AI future. So as we leave CGU today, whether we start new careers or just another degree, I challenge you to think boldly. We have to think big and then think bigger, because AI, if it's used correctly, has the potential to do so much more. It can reshape healthcare, redefine education, transform business, and maybe, just maybe, if we think hard enough, it could solve the problem of LA traffic. As we celebrate CGU Centennial, our motto, Carry the Flame, has never been more relevant. It's not just about harnessing the knowledge we've gained here, it's about how we use it, who we share it with, and how we position ourselves to ignite change. As graduates, as stewards of this new age, each of us carries the spark. I lost my hat. But it's our responsibility to light the torch, hold it high, and illuminate the path ahead. Congratulations, class of 2025. It's my honor to walk with you.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words, Kendall. This morning, we follow one of the great traditions of the university, conferral of an honorary degree upon an individual whose achievements inspire and guide us. This individual will receive the Doctor of Science, honoris causa, in recognition of her significant accomplishments, which have enriched our understanding of the world and helped us see it in a new light. Will Dr. Kate Darling please step forward for conferral of the honorary degree, and will Board Chair Jeanne Holm and Provost Jody Waters please assist? And to help present this year's honorary degree, I would like to ask Katerina Pick, Chair of the Faculty, to come to the podium.
Dr. Kate Darling, your innovative work at the intersection of technology and society has helped shape the contemporary discourse on the ethical implications of emerging technologies. Through your research, scholarship, and public engagement, you have brought clarity to the complex and evolving relationship between humans and intelligent machines. As a research scientist at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology Media Lab and the lead researcher for ethics and society at the Boston Dynamics AI Institute, you have advanced the field of human-machine relationships through novel and interdisciplinary inquiry. Drawing upon your background in law, economics, and intellectual property, you have illuminated the legal, emotional, and societal dimensions of robotics and artificial intelligence, and your insights have helped inform the design and governance of technologies that increasingly permeate our lives. Your body of work, spanning dozens of published articles, public scholarship, and your acclaimed book, The New Breed, has challenged the prevailing view of robots as human analogs by proposing an alternative framework that likens robots to domesticated animals. You have opened new avenues for understanding technological companionship, agency, and accountability. In doing so, you have offered a more nuanced and imaginative vision for how robotics might support and augment human life. Your contributions have garnered widespread recognition, including the Mark T. Banner Award in Intellectual Property from the American Bar Association, and your voice has become an essential one in national and international conversations about technology, ethics, and the public good. Dr. Kate Darling, because of your significant contributions to the field of robotics and your thoughtful leadership in navigating its ethical and societal implications, because of your ability to provoke new ways of thinking about human-machine relationships, and your unwavering commitment to a more thoughtful, equitable, and technological future, and because of the many ways you have inspired scholars, technologists, and the public to imagine and create a better relationship with the tools we build, upon the recommendation of the faculty and with approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, we confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto.
Before we celebrate today's candidates who have completed their studies and other requirements to earn their degrees, we would like to pause and recognize a member of our community who is not with us today. We will honor her memory and her academic accomplishments by awarding a doctoral degree posthumously, an acknowledgement long overdue. At this time, I will ask Provost Jody Waters to present the degree, and I ask that Dean DeLacy Ganley join me at the lower stage.
Thank you, President Bligh. Today we have some very special guests among us. Melissa, Michael, and Margaret are here to accept a posthumous degree on behalf of their mother, Barbara Enid Cates. Will the three of you please join us on stage? This diploma and hood confer the title of Doctor of Philosophy upon your mother, Barbara Enid Cates. Barbara was a devoted scholar and educator who pursued a PhD in education at Claremont Graduate University while raising 3 young children and teaching special education in Altadena. In the summer of 1972, she had completed her coursework, successfully defended her dissertation, and was preparing to walk in the following year's commencement. Tragically, she passed away before that moment could come. Her family never forgot her dream of completing this journey, and today, more than 50 years later, we are very proud to honor Barbara's extraordinary dedication to learning, to her family, and to her field. Her story is a powerful reminder of the resilience and determination that defines so many members of our academic community. Thank you for being here with us today. It is our very great privilege and honor to honor your mother in this way. I now ask that President Bligh and Dean Ganley present the diploma and the hood.
Thank you so much, Provost Waters and Dean DeLacy Ganley, for presenting the posthumous doctorates. And a big thank you to Barbara's family for joining us here today. I would now like to ask that we pause for a moment of silence in memory of Barbara. Thank you. We will now proceed to the conferral of degrees upon the candidates in attendance. Woo! To each and every one of you, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Here is how the conferral process will proceed. Conferrals for doctorate and master's degrees will be presented by groups. Then each graduate will be invited to come forward to the stage for individual recognition. I ask that Provost Waters please present the candidates for the various degrees.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Musical Arts, Doctor of Public Health, and Doctor of Technology please rise and remain standing? President Bligh, I present the candidates for the doctoral degree, the highest earned degree at Claremont Graduate University.
Thank you, Provost Waters. By granting you this degree, the university signifies its confidence that you have made an original and important contribution to human knowledge and that you will continue a life of scholarship that benefits humankind. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, it is my privilege to confer upon you the doctoral degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and welcome you to the ancient and venerable community of scholars. Congratulations to all of you.
Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please be seated until we call you to come forward to be recognized individually? And now, will the candidates for master's degrees please rise and remain standing? President Bligh, I present the candidates for master's degrees.
Woo! Thank you, Provost Waters. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and with the approval of the Board of Trustees of Claremont Graduate University, it is my privilege to confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations to all of you.
Will the candidates for master's degrees please be seated until we call you to come forward to be recognized individually? Thank you. President Bligh will now present each candidate their certificate as their name is called. Doctoral candidates, as the marshals instruct you to do so, please come forward to be recognized individually. Will the faculty from the School of Community and Global Health please come forward to the hooding area to be prepared to hood your candidates? Allison Malador Bangura, Doctor of Public Health. Charles Armstrong Raya, Doctor of Public Health. Nouf Ali Al-Homaidi, PhD in Health Promotion Sciences. Godswill Melford Arugu, Doctor of Public Health. Jennifer May Aguilar, Doctor of Public Health. Thank you. Will the faculty of the School of Community and Global Health please be seated? And now, will the faculty from the Institute of Mathematical Sciences please come forward to the hooding area and prepare to hood your candidates. Seiyun Zhang, PhD in Mathematics. Yuji Wang, PhD in Mathematics. I have a PhD. Gotta be told what to do. We all do. Trust me. It doesn't matter. Komal Gada, PhD in Computational Mathematics, PhD in Engineering. Leo Torres, PhD in Engineering and Computational Mathematics. Poom Narongde, PhD in Engineering and Computational Mathematics. Sina Zarayan, PhD in Mathematics. Daniel Lifshitz, PhD in Mathematics. Sipanon Kitamoon, PhD in mathematics. Anne Lee, PhD, mathematics.
Congratulations.
Wenji Gao, PhD in mathematics. Thank you. Will the faculty of the Institute for Mathematical Sciences please be seated? I did not invite you. You go sit back down. Will the faculty from the Division of Behavioral or of Organizational Sciences, SSSPE, please join us? Bergsvein Olafsson, PhD in psychology. Cody Packard, PhD psychology. That poses no challenge to me. Congratulations. Jordan Hamilton, PhD psychology. Awesome. Congratulations. Daniel Smith, PhD psychology. Adriana Arisa, PhD psychology. Prina Patel, PhD in psychology. Hartrisha Kaur Uchida, PhD Psychology. Congratulations. Anne-Marie Castleman, PhD Psychology. Minji Cho, PhD Psychology. Hannah Edith Marjolaine Lucas, PhD Positive Developmental Psychology. Thank you. Norma Leon Rivas, congratulations. Norma Leon Rivas, PhD Psychology. Leslie Trainer, PhD Psychology. Sejal Nilesh Desai, PhD Psychology. Sheng Ao, PhD Psychology. Krista Lynn Jensen, PhD Psychology. Kayla K. Parker, PhD Psychology. Noelia Argote, PhD Psychology. Ashley Bonilla, PhD Psychology. Sophie Bori Kim, PhD Psychology. Derek Connell McLean, PhD, Psychology. Sarah Gray Schultz, PhD, Psychology. Emily Lock-Yee Chan, PhD, Psychology. Hello, congratulations, thank you. Timothy William Krause, PhD, Psychology. Thank you. And now will the faculty from the Division of Behavioral and Organizational Sciences please take your seats? And could we have the faculty from the Department of Politics and Economics please come forward and prepare to hood your candidates? Harvey Baldovino, PhD in Economics. Josie Xiao, PhD, Economics. Terry Ayan, PhD in Economics. Atusa Egualada, PhD, Economics. Donna Avgil, PhD, Economics. Hello. Well, congratulations. Nice to see you here. Francis Joseph Asenga, PhD, Economics and International Politics and Political Science. Naima Guanu, PhD, Economics. Hello, congratulations. You look just like a friend of mine. I was looking about Jeanne, but you're not. You're Christopher. Christopher Jason Freeland, PhD, Political Science. Hello. Tristan Alexander Fleig, PhD, Political Science. Kanchun Chu, PhD, Political Science. Mona Shadia, PhD, Political Science and International Politics. Mark Stephen Smith, PhD, Political Science.
Hello, congratulations.
Sally Hashim Albar, PhD, Political Science. Sasha Geschwind Russo, PhD, Political Science.
Hello.
Chisanga Chanda, PhD, Political Science.
Congratulations.
Adriana Mendoza, PhD, Political Science. Young Sun Huang, PhD in International Politics and Political Science.
Hello, congratulations, 1-1.
Guan Wang, PhD in Economics, Financial Engineering.
Hello, congratulations.
Joey Adrian Torres, PhD, Political Science.
Hello. Hey, Jeanne. Congratulations.
Pei Shi Lin, PhD, Political Science. Dan Zhang, PhD, Economics.
Hello, congratulations. President Angela.
Leslie Tianyuan Zhang, PhD, Economics.
Hello, congratulations. We were talking earlier.
Jin Shu, PhD, Economics.
Hello, congratulations. Jeanne.
Jian Qing Xu, PhD, Economics.
Hello.
Shi Chen, PhD, Economics. Thank you. Oops, got a little ahead of myself. And thank you. Will the folks from the Division of Politics and Economics please be seated? And may we have the faculty from the School of Educational Studies come forward to the hooding area? And be prepared to greet your very enthusiastic doctoral candidates. It's nice little tent. It's freezing out here. Elisa J. Slee, PhD, Education. Candace Marie Simpson, PhD, Education. Elmer Cho, PhD, Education. Jason Torres Rangel, PhD, Education. Gary Pearson, PhD, Education. Clarissa Palacios, PhD, Education. Blanca Rocio Esquivel, PhD, Education. Leonard Chung, PhD, Education.
Congratulations.
Bayros Farugi, PhD, Education. Teresa Granados, PhD, Education.
Congratulations.
Colette Bozek, PhD, Education. Jia Pang, PhD, Education. Josephine Yvonne Lambie McFadzean, PhD, Education. Stephanie Keiko Takamoto, PhD, Education. Kiana De Grace Baloa, PhD, Education. Libby Lee Curiel, PhD in Education. Debbie Ostorga Gutierrez, PhD, Education.
Hello.
Kevin Kwa Nguyen, PhD, Education. Lindsay Tomiko Kunisaki, PhD, Education.
And congratulations.
Jennifer Kelson, PhD, Education. And thank you. Will the faculty from the School of Educational Studies please be seated? And now will the faculty from the Center for Information Systems and Technology please come forward to the hooding area and to prepare to hood your candidates. Karen Van Coomer, Doctor of Technology.
Congratulations. You know how we have to do it.
Irma Maria Covarrubias, Doctor of Technology, Data Science, and Analytics.
Congratulations.
I mean, I've done it. Just Faisal Kamar Masood, Doctor of Technology.
How are you?
Damari Williams, Doctor of Technology, IT, and Innovation.
Hi, congratulations. You look very festive. I will pronounce it slowly, I promise. Mohammed, just the two names? You don't have names? Just my...
Mohammed Akram Mohammed Rauf, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
Hello, congratulations. How are you? Santosh or Santosh? Congratulations. What are you going to do now?
Joseph Santhosh, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
Hello, congratulations. Congratulations.
Yang Zhang, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
Hello, congratulations.
Ahmad Ali Al-Asmari, PhD, Information Systems and Technology. Mansi Nasir Al-Smara, PhD in Information Systems Technology.
Hello, congratulations. Oh, wait. Ma'am, I don't know what's in it. Yum. My hands are so cold.
Mohammed Owaith Al-Johani, PhD, Information Systems and Technology. Abdul Latif Abdul Rahman Al Murij, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
Hello, and congratulations. You're very welcome.
Temeteo Arikanbi, PhD, Information Systems and Technology. Afnan Mohammed Al-Jasir, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
You're very welcome. Aliyah Al-Sharif.
Aliyah Al-Sharif, PhD, Information Systems and Technology.
Hello. Charity Page. Nice to meet you. Congratulations.
Charity Page, PhD, Information Systems and Technology. what we need now is more wind. And thank you. Will the faculty from Information Systems and Technology please return to your seats, and may we have the faculty from the School of Arts and Humanities come to the hooding area and be prepared to hood your candidates. There's more of them than there are of you. All right. Okay. Anne Wilson Green, PhD, English. Hello. Thank you. Eunice Young Kim, PhD, English. Hi. Oh, thank you. Shelby. Oh my God. Shelby wanted better. I see. Okay. Okay. Shante Noel Millicent Morgan, PhD, Cultural Studies. Henry Lesperance, Cultural Studies, PhD. Hi, congratulations. Anne Biddle, PhD, Cultural Studies. Thank you. Hi, congratulations. How are you? There's a little one here. I think it's very long up here. Yeah. But we don't mind. Lindsay Christine Asbury, PhD, Cultural Studies. Hello, how are you? Everett, Gabby. Baby Gabby. I don't think so. Congratulations. Everett Davidoff, PhD, Cultural Studies. Tamara Wallace Ramirez, PhD, Cultural Studies. Hello. Oh, you're bringing it, huh? David O'Connor, PhD, History. Hello, thank you. Alhanu Fuda, PhD, History. Hello. Daniel William O'Sullivan, PhD, History. Timothy Davis Jr., Doctor of Musical Arts. Quinn Newlay, Doctor of Musical Arts. Callan Meyer, Doctor of Musical Arts. Michael Todd Stanley, Doctor of Musical Arts. Anderson Isiagu, PhD, Musicology. Janice Leah Poss, PhD, Religion. John Mauger, PhD, Religion. Thank you. And now will the School of Arts and Humanities please return to their seats, except for the faculty from the art department. Master of Fine Arts. Sorry, I screwed up. We will now recognize the recipients of the Master of Fine Arts degree. Candidates for the Master of Fine Arts, please come forward to be recognized individually. Reina Alvarez, Master of Fine Arts. Robin Lynn Redibath, Master of Fine Arts. Young Hoon Yu, Master of Fine Arts. Nikita Wong, Master of Fine Arts. Congratulations, pretty. Decorating my next house. Tina Jiang, Master of Fine Arts. Ming Chen, Master of Fine Arts.
Congratulations.
Connie Mendoza, Master of Fine Arts. Eric Alfonso Iniguez, Master of Fine Arts.
Congratulations.
Rebecca Soto, Master of Fine Arts.
Congratulations.
Audrey Nadine Jackson, Master of Fine Arts.
Congratulations.
Oh, wait. Emma Limkiako, Master of Fine Arts. John Dewey, Master of Fine Arts. Andy Ryan Round, Master of Fine Arts. Thank you. The faculty from the School of Art may be seated. We now want to recognize 8 candidates who are not able to be here in person. They are joining us remotely, and it is our pleasure to acknowledge their achievement. I would like to invite Katerina Pick, Chair of the Faculty, to recognize our remote candidates.
We would like to acknowledge the following degree recipients joining us virtually. Joshua Chang, Doctor of Musical Arts. Mohammed Abudawood, Doctor of Public Health. Kevin Rubel, Master of Business Administration. Kathleen Cow, Master of Business Administration. Daniel Gruber, Master of Arts in History. Amal Sabag, Master of Arts in Management. Luke DeCoste, Master of Arts in Psychology. Ariella Hadiwe Jojo, Master of Arts in Psychology. Please join me in congratulating them. At this time, we would like to honor the individual master's degree recipients. Will Board Chair Jeanne Holm please come to the lower stage? When the marshals instruct you to do so, will the candidates for the master's degree please come forward to be recognized individually?
Stephen Diemquap Can, Master of Science in Information Systems and Technology.
Nandini Nair.
Gurdan Inad Algorayed.
Mackenzie Aaron Cosgrove.
Manny Treyes, Master of Information Systems and Technology.
Diana Guadalupe Correa.
Lubani Sharma.
Sarah Jordan.
Charlize Mila Andaya.
Jordan Freed.
Clement Liao.
Nicole Blue.
Chun Chen Lai.
Kylie Nicole Robinson.
Dwanil Doshi.
Kelsey Walker.
Akulish Prakash Rajaswari.
Minnie Christine Walters.
Anjan Rana Magar.
Alex Lee.
Sheng Yu Zhang.
Bethany Ann Sims.
Amea Kashid.
Aiden Vasquez.
Panis Herrera.
Carola Sid.
Iman Hashem Alzarani.
Danielle Nicole Hernandez.
Stephen Kwasi Ajay.
Jonathan Williams.
Jose Bonilla. Tina
Amy
Marie Fisher Johnson.
Amy Elkins.
AJ De La Losa.
Nikki Swan Alexander.
Danielle Katakutan.
Emily Rose McLean.
Ashley Lynn.
Leanne Lay.
Luke Edward Miller.
Marley Duncan.
Jason William Fida.
Anais Alvarado.
Elise Victoria Magallanes.
Marissa Glick Conlon.
Alexis Darlene Lopez.
Chen Zhou.
Keisha Paulo Blanco.
Kendall Acker.
Tess Desiree Perez.
Kimberly Pavetti, Master of Science in Botany.
Destiny Monet Ellis.
Rachel Marie Tagent.
Haley Duval.
Jacob Abreu.
Abir Mohammed Aljuma.
Nandita Vaithinathan.
Clude Abdul Rahman Alazmi.
Zijin Huang.
Janelle Bracamontes.
Lindsay McDonald.
Gina Lorraine Delgado.
Sharon Kaur Coley.
Alejandra Marisa Gonzalez.
Mahdi Al-Safrani.
Cynthia Ann Yukiko Meyer Rivera.
Hatan Moklis.
Lana Saleh.
Mate Kvirikwashvili.
Andrea Trujillo.
Michael Andrew Bean.
Caitlin Nicole Regan.
Carolina Lopez.
Isha Muskan Sharma.
Andrew Emerson, Master of Science in Mathematics.
Cheyenne Zhang.
Sarah Renee Anderson.
Ariel Estrada.
Mitchell Maroyama.
You're welcome. Jonathan Yu.
Lucas Alexander Walker.
Mario Jason Valero.
Wolfgang Wesley Hutton.
Melissa Soto.
Bailey Isabel Bo Thompson, Master of Arts in Psychology.
Brianna Prieto.
Megan Rose Kite.
Aurora Marilu Jimenez Guerrero.
Kira Grace Warshaw.
Ariana Lozano.
Delia Bani.
Priscilla Merlot.
Brianne Bachman.
Rosemary Yuzi Cho.
Heather Lynn Sundell.
Ben Wilkins.
Darnell Mauricio.
Ryan Kabir.
Franklin Chen.
Nathan Chiroth.
Ian Robinson.
Lucy Hayhurst.
Jack Bilello.
Ivy Tran Liu.
Wesley Agostino Aguerter.
Sabrina Davis.
Sierra Hernandez.
Eric Melgosa.
Aragon Basara Pascu.
Susanna Etier. Congratulations.
Jared Hilton Hales.
Herman Neil Dulai.
Joshua Wayne Carr.
Nettie Warren.
Kamis Alkabi.
Kevin Martinez.
Emmanuel L. Sanchez Dumaguing.
Ashley Enoch Valdez.
Ashvarya Pavar.
Mallory Christina Delgadillo.
Amanpreet Kaur.
Vicky Tao.
Sai Pradipti Upalapati.
Arlene Siamara Chabak.
Sana Jane.
Annabelle Diaz.
Victoria Doe.
Tanya Nahal.
Smriti Nambudiri.
Gabrielle Esqueda.
Hannah Park.
Naima Muhammad.
Yiwen Chow.
Aaron Galiff.
Alyssa Lopez Garcia.
Adam Dapkowitz.
Deja Jansen.
Atsushi Furusaka.
Reagan Kaylee Grandolfo.
Zizi Zhang.
Sabrina Kayla Salgia.
Aiden Zhu.
Mika Elena Masueda.
Willa Lee.
Rebecca Neely.
Cherry Xiao.
Jasmine Bowers.
Sarah Al-Rashid.
Joanna Celeste Vaccarano.
Jorge Maldonado.
Christina Diane Kapul.
Shreya Rajkumar.
Anisha Ruby Williams.
Go get better. James Ingram.
Andrea Palomo.
Dominique Wright.
Bernadette Beltran.
Megan Berkeley Augustine.
Maria Argelia Rodriguez Flores.
Sarah Georgina Stevenson.
Christina Rosani Bernard.
Grissa Yao.
Larisha Zinate Hawkins.
Caspian Sahara Ellis.
Diane Hernandez.
Madison Plumley.
Savannah Rami Fakori.
Jennifer Erin Jenks.
Trevor Lash.
Robert Terrence Power.
Diana Khaled Hattar.
All right, let's do it. Ready? Make it count. Okay. Kaylin James Jones.
Keilani Marie Tokeyeda. Sarah Morales. John Monroe Imbrie. Angelica Claire Usi. Nalani Chelsea Taufahema. Rose Evangeline Darla. David Cheng Wen Gorman. Isabel Su. Danny Santos Domingo Jr. Nathaniel DeMarco.
Congratulations to all of our graduates today. Now you've gotten just a little glimpse of how wonderful Claremont Graduate University and our students and faculty are. As this commencement ceremony winds down, we come to an important tradition, the charge to this year's graduates. This year, we're joined by Jolene Archibald, Secretary of the CGU Alumni Association Board and a proud two-time alumna of our School of Social Science, Policy, and Evaluation. Jolene is a change maker in every sense. She's the CEO of Leadership Archways, founder of the Snow to Surf Alliance, and a tireless advocate for inclusive, transformative leadership. Whether through her consulting work or her community-based nonprofit, she brings together vision, values, and action, very much in the spirit of CGU. Jolene, we are so glad to have you with us. The floor is yours.
Michelle, thank you for that kind introduction. Graduates, it's an honor to be here today. Today's not just a celebration, it's your declaration. You're stepping into a world that doesn't just need leaders, it needs visionaries. And if there's one thing I know about CGU alumni, we don't just do great things, we do the unimaginable. I know this because CGU didn't just prepare me for the future. It empowered me to shape it. I shape my future by living a simple but powerful equation that's guided everything in my passion and being ever since. That's change plus community plus courage equals your legacy. And today I offer that to you not as advice, but as an invitation. First, embrace change as your greatest advantage. Change will be constant, but you're ready for it. CGU taught you to think critically adapt boldly, and push boundaries. Don't just accept change, lead it. Better yet, initiate it. Legacy begins with those who are brave enough to harness change. Second, lean into community. It's your greatest asset. Success is never a solo act. And the CGU Alumni Network is not just a list of names. It's your village. Seriously. A village of thinkers, leaders, change makers that are ready to lift you up. Lean on this community, give back to it, and let your legacy be amplified by those you lift along the way. Third, have the courage to redefine what's possible. Your time at CGU wasn't about following old rules. It was about rewriting them. Have the courage to risk, to imagine, and to build what others think is impossible. So remember, change will ask you to evolve. Community will remind you that you're never alone. And courage, well, courage will take you through those moments that matter the most. Because your legacy isn't just what you leave behind, it's what you create right now. The unimaginable begins with you, and as you walk into the next chapter, know this, it's not the end, it's the ignition point, the beginning of your legacy, the choices you make, the risks you take, and the impact you have will echo far beyond today. Let it be loud, let it be brave, let it be unforgettable. We are so proud to welcome you into the alumni family. Under your seat, you'll find a small gift, a token to mark this moment, and to remind you that you are now part of a lifelong community. CGU will always be a part of you, a place that shaped you, believed in you, and now stands behind you. Congratulations, class of 2025, and welcome to the CGU alumni family. Woo!
Thank you, Jolene, for that inspiring charge to our graduates. And one more thank you to all the brothers, sisters, partners, spouses, children, grandparents, and community that supported all of our graduates to this moment today. Thank you. As we begin the closing procession of today's ceremony, will Chief Marshal Katarina Pick please retrieve the University Mace and prepare to lead the recessional. And will the CGU banner carriers, as well as the banner carriers representing each school, please come forward now to receive your banners. Class of 2025, today you join the ranks of those who have shaped and been shaped by a century of CGU history. Your class takes its place at a pivotal moment in our story. The legacy you inherit is strong, and with your energy and your insight, we know it will grow even stronger. Though your time as students ends today, your journey with CGU continues. During the commencement recessional, I would like to ask the audience members to please remain seated and keep the aisles clear to allow our platform party and our graduates to exit. And graduates, I know you're anxious, but I ask you to please wait until the platform party passes before you make your exit. You are all cordially invited to participate in the receptions provided for graduates and all your guests that will be held at the various schools that are listed in your commencement program. And if you get lost, we have lots of friendly staff to help point you the way. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us in this celebration. And with that, we bring the 98th annual commencement of Claremont Graduate University to a close. Thank you. Congratulations again, graduates, and will Chief Marshal Katarina Pick please lead the recessional out?